Hello Leos, welcome to your May reading. I want to wish you all a great month, and if this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot to continue making these videos for you guys. Thank you so much, and let's get started with the first week. With the King of Swords, I'm feeling that you guys need to be more practical, more rational, analyze everything. You're being very emotional, you're following your heart, you're following your impulses. Some of you might even feel very aggressive or irritated. Especially, I'm feeling this message is strongly connected with those of you Leos who have your ascendant or your moon sign in either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, you are dealing with another air sign, so in regards to that, they're using their power and they're using their status and their position in society to upset you. Okay, they're not judging you fairly. They're intentionally pushing your buttons to make you act in an impulsive, irrational way. And I'm feeling for some of you this can be in regards to the law or some government organizations or anything of that sort, when you really can't, when the only way to handle this particular situation is to be as calm, as rational as possible. If you're trying to be aggressive, if you're letting your emotions control you, there's no way you will be able to confront the King of Swords. You need a strategy, you need a plan, you need to be very, very smart about this. There's no way you can deal with the King of Swords. In this case, is the government, is the law, is structure, is following the rules, and the only way you're going to win is by doing what you're told to do and by cooperating with them. I'm feeling some of you Leos might have problems with the law during this month, and I'm feeling in the second week the best thing to do is to hire an expert, someone that can truly help you. It might be a lawyer or someone that knows what they're doing, knows how to work with the King of Swords to guide you in the right direction. You can't do it on your own. Don't try and say, no, I can do it on my own, and being stubborn and all emotional and all rush into anything. Don't do that. Take your time, talk to an expert, talk to someone that knows what they're doing, cooperate, follow all the steps, even if you think it's not the right thing, even if you think there's just too many steps, there's too many things, it's not fair. Just do what you're told to do, follow those steps, follow those rules, and you will get where you need to be. So I'm feeling that things will improve in the second week with the Three of Coins, as long as you don't criticize everything, as long as you don't try to pick fights or arguments, as long as you work with other people, and as long as you focus on what's the end goal. Things will be resolved for the best. But on the third week with the Knight of Cups, I'm feeling that even though on the outside everything might look like it's perfect or everything is going the right way, I'm feeling that for a lot of you guys, you're unhappy. You had high hopes, high expectations for this particular situation or this particular person. You dreamed about this for a long time. This was a goal, a big wish of yours. This was something that you really wanted to become reality for the longest, and now that it's here, now that now that it happened, now you're feeling like, no, I'm not happy with this. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I planned for myself. Okay, I'm not feeling 100%. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. This sense of dissatisfaction. So people can see you from the outside and think, oh, Leo's got everything figured out, they're happy, they everything looks great in their life, but internally, on your private moments, when you're by yourself, you might feel very frustrated. And I'm feeling that some of you guys might even be talking to yourself, or crying while you're taking a shower, or feeling very vulnerable in your private moments, and just feel all that anger that you have that you can't really express with the Knight of Swords, because you know that you can't really confront them, so you're keeping that to yourself. And the moment that when you're alone and you're spending that time by yourself, those are the moments where you can kind of just explode and just release that huge dissatisfaction that I'm feeling within yourself. Okay. And there is this need here to follow your heart, follow your desires. But as I said, you have to have a plan, and you have to be very strategic about the way you accomplish this. You can't just go for it. Okay, for some, I'm feeling it can be regarding to your job, your career, where you are at this moment in time. For some, it can be regarding money and finances. It can be a family matter. It can be in the King of Swords might even be a father figure, or someone that has this role, this very strong, powerful role in your family that kind of controls everything. Because in the last week with the 10 of Coins, I'm seeing discussion, arguments, or problems in regards to money and finances. You might feel like you're left out of a will, or your family is not helping you financially. They're not supporting you. I'm feeling that some of you Leos, you want to follow your heart. You want to do something completely different, okay? Something that doesn't have anything to do with your family, with your traditions, and it might even be, in a way, rebelling on what your family expects from you, what your roots, your tradition, your culture expects from you, and you're trying to do something completely different. Okay, it's for some it can be career-wise, for some it can be just rebellion, loving someone that maybe your family doesn't agree with, but you wanna do things in a different way. And for some, I'm feeling that your family will try to control you, or will try to, in a way, manipulate you, because the King of Swords it's someone that is very smart. Sometimes they might use that intelligence in the wrong way, especially because he's in reverse, so he might be using that to manipulate you. He is using the money, he is using the finances to keep you in check, to keep you controlled. They're saying, okay, yeah, you want to do that, that's fine, but we're not going to help you anymore. We're not going to help you financially anymore. You're on your own. If you go on that direction, if that's what you want to do, you're completely on your own. You're not getting any help whatsoever from us. And I'm feeling that Leos, that's going to come with a lot of frustration. But from one end, you might want to start building something completely for yourself. And some of you might be working in your family business with other family members as well, and you're not really happy with that. You're not really content. People that can see you from the outside, they might think, oh, you're working on your family business. You guys have been doing that for generations. You will inherit that. That's great for you. You're already established. You know what you want for your life, and you know you're in the right track already. But you're thinking to yourself, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. I want to be on my own. I want to have my own business, or I want to start. I want to build my own legacy. I want to build. Build something completely different. I don't want that structure anymore. This lifestyle is not what you want anymore. Yes, it's great, it's abundant, it's comfortable, it's wonderful, but you don't want that. Some of you might want to travel the world. Some of you might want to move to a different city and try and pursue acting or singing or something completely different. You don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, whatever your family is asking from you. Okay, Leos, just try to, as I said, try to do it in a very rational, calm way, instead of just firing off at everyone that is saying, oh, we don't really agree with what you're doing. Okay, and I'm gonna let's continue with the oracle of your spirit animal for this month is the polar bear. And the message is stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Okay, so very, very important, Leos, to still stand up for yourself, but say everything you want to say very respectfully, with compassion, and without expecting anything. Okay, no attachment to outcome, because what can happen here is that either this person is going to agree and it's going to see your point of view, because now you're making sense, now you're giving them a reason why you want to do this, why you want to pursue this specific career, or they can completely oppose that and say, no, I still don't agree, I still think that's not a good idea, I still think you're wasting your time. But whatever the case may be, if you show that you're truly passionate and you truly want this for yourself, if they see that you're so you're so passionate about your desire that you're willing to stand up for yourself, and you're not just firing off, but you're very rationally, you have processed everything very rationally, and now you're giving now you're telling them very respectfully, very calm, in a very mature way, you're telling them what you're thinking. Okay, that's going to make them feel that even if they don't agree with you right away, that's still going to make them think about it. And this might help. This might be the beginning of a completely different change in this relationship that you have with your family or with people close to you. Okay, sometimes people just need time to accept a different opinion. Sometimes, your parents, your family, or sometimes it might have a completely different vision for you. So it might have come to them as a shock that you want to do something completely different. That doesn't mean that they're not going to love you and care for you and still be there for you. Just say sometimes people just need some time to reflect, need some time to kind of process all of it, and at the end everything might work for the best, because from the oracle of healing, the message is hidden blessings. Okay, so everything that is happening, even though it might seem like, oh, this is so bad, what am I going to do? I don't have my family's support anymore. How am I going to get out of this? Even in the darkest night, you still see a bright shining star, and that's the symbol here. Okay, we see the white color just kind of sparkling through the darkness, symbolizing that even when everything seems that it's not happening, it's difficult, you're in a bad position, in a bad situation, there's still light there. There's still light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, and with hidden blessings, I'm feeling that something very unexpected can come out of this, guys. Right now you might feel like, oh, if my family doesn't support me financially, what am I gonna do? You might feel very stressed, but 5 years or 10 years from now, you might think to yourself, wow, I'm glad I did make this decision, because now I am, I don't have to thank anybody for what I've accomplished. I did it on my own. I'm able to say I did it on my own. I succeeded on my own. I have everything that I wanted on my own without having the help of anyone. Okay, that's something that lifts up your self-esteem, lifts up your mood, makes you feel more confident, and makes you feel like you can do anything. It makes you feel like no matter what kind of problem or what happens in front of you, you can still do it. You can still do anything. Okay, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. So there is some hidden blessings here. Something amazing it's coming your way. Something really, really great that you're not expecting, but due to this particular situation, it's faded, and you just have to have faith. And even from the Oracle of Love, the message is very clear. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Okay, trust that you're in the right path. Trust that whatever you want for yourself, it's going to happen, it's going to come true. That's why we have the symbol of the butterflies indicating transformation. And as you can see, the little girl is going from this dark night, she's going towards a new beginning. Okay, a new day, a new beginning. We have the symbol of the sun all the way at the end. And yeah, there's some clouds. You know, there's gonna be some challenges. It's a long road to get there. It's gonna take a while for you to get there, but you will get there at some point. And this is the right thing for you. Okay, this is the right thing for you, my friends. Just have faith that you're making the right decisions. It's great that you're following your heart, but the delivery, it's all about how you're delivering your message. Okay, try to not be very aggressive, explosive. Sometimes with the Knight of Swords, you can have a tendency to maybe insult someone or be very physically aggressive or abusive, or just cause a lot of stress around other people as well. That's why I said it's very important that you speak your truth respectfully and compassionately, and stand up for yourself, but do it in a calm and relaxed way. Okay, my friends, this is all the messages that I had for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with other Leo friends as well. Thank you so much, and I see you on my next one. Bye-bye.